It is part 1 of Samm Levine week. As a matter of fact, it's been Samm Levine month. If all goes right, it'll end up being Samm Levine rest of the year. Well, it is time for the Team Ultimate Schmoedown Finals. It is above the line. It is team action. Who's going to go on to the spectacular to face the Patriots? Let's find out now on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine, and I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for you.
All right, as you can tell now, it is very, very late. Had some other things to attend to, but let's not waste any more time because I'm here now. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. The new logo, no more kaboom. That makes JTH sad.
I have an option. I'm gonna put you on the spot here too.
Yeah.
I have someone that I think you would
I
recommend.
guess as far as who I would like to win, gotta lean towards team action for 2 reasons. Not that I don't like Drew and Sam, I do. Regardless of what I said in past videos, you know,
You're pretty good.
I think people should know better how I think about that. The reasons why I gotta go with team action, reason number 1, I picked them in the 1-horse race on the League of Extraordinary Psychics, so them winning obviously would help a great deal. And 2, because both Ben and Andrew just befriended me on Facebook, so hey, gotta return the favor, gotta root for them. 1 second, I need to get a drink.
Was sort of magical.
It's very, very
so
not
you're struggling
wet.
to- I've got this, and just in that first round, it felt like if I didn't know something, Sam did, and so it was a good. Like I feel like this is the way to come.
With Drew by my side,
Nicole
I'm,
really messes you up.
Above the line.
Throat was terrible.
Yes, but Drew.
Woody
I don't know
Harrelson.
if it feels worse my throat,
Woody Harrelson.
my leg, or my back.
Perfect round.
That'll be 1978.
That's correct. So Drew hits his bonus. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, had some wrestling trivia showdown stuff to attend to, and will not give away anything because why would I do that? You should go see it. It's great. They have been damn near unstoppable. I will say that.
We brought scrubs on like JTE, Finstock, Makuga, Roka. Look, we're here to take over. We're the Young Bucks. This is an old network, man. You guys gotta change it around.
Guys, let's be real here, okay? We're the future of this league and everybody knows it. Now, where's the belt?
You idiots think we can only spin and win with action?
Can we go 5 out of 6 in a weak category for us anyway? Look, guys, we walked in thinking we had a bye today, okay? What happens when you make us go in a round that we thought we weren't going to even have to play in is this, okay? We drink Andre, we win the game.
We're coming for you, Team Trek.
Yeah, Mance, look, I hate to say it, man, but your run's over, okay?
This league is outdated. They're old. Look what we just did to Mance. The guy, I saw him
So
walk out
mean,
of here on
so
walk.
mean.
It's brutal. Okay, look, we're 4-1. We got the points record. We got 2 TKOs. We did sci-fi fantasy. We did drama. What do you want next? Huh? What are you gonna throw at us now?
John Roca? Matt knows the pizza guy? What is this? The cast of Something About Mary? We got Tucker the pizza guy. We got Mary's younger brother, Tucker. Hey, Roca, I found your baseball.
8.
What? They went even.
What?
They went even.
This is
insane.
That
was
him on the last one. Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
No, man. I will not.
Hey, these are some head games going on. Guy has gotten into Roga's head for sure.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's paying money to
act this way for every
Man,
match.
they really got under John's skin. That was quite humorous.
This is why we play the Schmoedown. All right, guys.
And your
Victory!
advancing into the final. Ben, team action.
All right, that's 3. We got one more. This ridiculous team, this new team, this sensation team. What the hell are they called again? I don't care. I just don't care.
Above the Line. That is the name of the team.
I mean, we'll set the record.
Yeah,
we
they're
have
pretty
to set
good.
the record. Right now, we're just focused on one thing. That's winning the belt, okay?
Holy shit! Sam Levine!
as we continue the adventure of Sam Levine Week,
This is
rest of
great.
the year,
What's going on? What's going
forevermore,
on,
and
buddy?
ever and
I'm
ever
sorry.
and ever.
Sam.
Oh, hi. I've never seen
Hopefully
you
by
in
the
my
time
life.
it
We've got a
ends,
big
my
match
voice
against
will
next week
be
against this team
better,
out
and
here,
my
so they're
throat
really
will be
good.
fine, and
Oh,
my
we
leg
don't
will
know
be
yet.
healed, and
All right,
my
well, hey, good luck with
back
that.
will
You
be
know,
much
I mean,
better.
You might be able
but
to break into show business one day.
I
Dressed
bet
like
that's
show.
not
I
gonna
do know who
change.
you are. I know we're playing you next week. I'm not that blind. And
Yeah,
I've been
for anybody
studying,
that cares,
but, I've never come
many
across
many
Sam
years
Levine.
ago, I suffered
That's
a
cool.
very
I literally don't know your name.
serious back compression
You
that
will.
has
Okay.
screwed
You
my
will.
lower back up for many years. And whenever it starts getting cold out, like it is doing now, yeah, my lower back will start to tense up really bad. And it just started today, of all days. Today was finally the day it decided, yeah, I'm not gonna work today. Back, here, shut off. So, yeah, I'm a little bit wounded, but I can still enjoy this. Oh, the thumbs up. Oh, no, there's a gun. Guns and a middle finger. You can be, any language and figure that out.
Welcome one and all to the
Uh-oh.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown, the
Hello,
ultimate
Kamish,
showdown, the
who's
team
usually another
edition,
Kamish,
and
but that
that
Kamish is
will
not
be
here,
the
so we get
acting
different
commissioner, the
Kamish.
interim, if you
Hello,
will.
Kamish.
This is the final.
Oh, and Mark. Hi,
Yes,
you
it is,
too.
Mark.
Crap,
We're
we
here.
got here.
We got here in one
Finally,
piece.
Yeah,
somehow
that was hard
you
on the throat.
survived your tenure, and now you get to witness firsthand a battle for the ages between Above the Line and Team Action. My God, two incredible
And of course, I
teams,
believe, if
four
I remember correctly,
awesome
this is now a
competitors,
5-round
two that are gonna walk out with
match
their
that the
heads
finals
held
are,
very,
which
very
means
That's
by the
absolutely
time this
right, Mark.
video
It's
is
been one
done,
hell of a tournament. And, I
it
mean,
will
Team
be
Action,
after midnight.
They started beating
Yay!
my team.
It beat up on you, yeah.
They made it through deep
Which
cuts
means
and
by
they
the time
crashed
this
into
reaction
the
get
top
up,
10,
it will
which I don't
probably
think
be
anyone expected.
No, I mean, it was a
very
shock to
much
see Action get
Wednesday
there,
afternoon.
to see
I'm
their
willing
movie
to
trivia
bet.
knowledge match their ability to talk trash before a match has been very impressive. And then you have Above the Line coming in. And I mean, we know the savant that is Sam Levine, and then Drew McWeeny. I'm a fan of the entire family. He has been able to complement Sam and vice versa so well. I don't think there's a lot of gaps in their knowledge.
No, I think if they hit opponent's choice, I really don't know what they would
They'd
be
probably
given.
high-five each other, Thad.
Because I bet they know every single question.
Gonna
It'd be
take some
ironic 'cause
grace
you're not
of
supposed to
God,
do
a
that.
miracle
And,
from
I
the
mean,
heavens,
so when you look at
and
the matchup
everything
here
else you
today,
can think
I'm so
of.
happy to have you
Can they do
here
it?
calling
Happy to be here.
For the commission, we
I
haven't
think they
seen
can.
Christian in a little bit. How would you say, if you're grading yourself from a managerial perspective, I want you to be human resources for a minute. How is that
And
really
it is hard to
doing
believe that
as
they
the commissioner?
You
I have my
They had an
thoughts.
opponent
I
score
bet you do.
32
I'd
points
say
and still
I'm probably in
beat them
a
fairly
BB plus
comfortably.
range. It's been a very interesting couple of weeks. Kind of putting my feet to the fire, and there's been a few dust ups here and there, but I feel like I've held my own and tried to be as fair as possible within the league right here.
Modest as hell. He says BB plus. I say BB8 because he's got a Star Wars shirt on. He's got a Foo Fighters hat. Thad Williams, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that could top the excitement of this finals matchup, calling with you, would be for me to introduce not only my good friend, the world champion of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown singles division, the commission himself, is back to call a match.
Ah.
Christian George Harloff, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Get out of the
so
commissioner's
happy
seat,
to have that
Commish.
belt around his neck.
Still got the belt. Still got the belt. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Wood,
You don't
sir,
have to.
Good to see you.
The
How's
commish
life?
told the old commish and the
All right,
champ to
Christian
get a new
settled in
seat.
here,
Ooh,
bringing his
savage.
The not only champion of the movie trivia
Yeah, he
Schmoedown
like
singles,
macho
also
man
the
when he
commissioner.
said,
Not really, not anymore.
Ah, well,
I mean,
yeah.
you know, I look at both of you guys as people who could give me the axe at any minute, so I'm going to be very, very nice when I ask you to talk to Thad and vice versa.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, Thad, there's a reason why I...
Oh, is my
Belt
computer
too
blocking
big,
your
gotta
belt?
move
Oh,
laptops.
Well, that was the
There
thing.
you go.
I thought it was fair. Look, a couple things. Obviously, I had to do some personal stuff, and I had to step away for a little bit, and I know Thad very well and everything that he does for Collider behind the scenes, and just knowing that if there was one person that's not going to take crap from anybody, it's Thad Williams. And also the fact I figured, while I have this championship, I shouldn't really be making the rules. So I figured until I lose the championship, Thad Williams will be the active commissioner.
It sounds fair to me, and here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, we hope, if nothing else, all of you viewers learned something new about movie trivia. I just learned that Thad Williams works at Collider.
Oh.
Did not know that,
There you go.
but
You
pleasure
learn
to have you
something new
around
every
the
day.
office.
Nice to be here. But you know what I did see is I was backstage and I already said, like, action and above the line.
How are they looking?
They won't even look at each other. They won't even look at each other. You have, you
I
have
can't wait to
Action
hear
who's
this.
Kind of taunt with some smiles, and then you have Drew and Sam, who just the one thing that Action has been able to do throughout this entire tournament is phase their opponents with their smack talk. It was Teflon style back there with above the line. Nothing seemed to bother them whatsoever. So I'm very excited to see what they actually said in the pre's.
Yeah, we're going to throw to the pre's in 1 second, and I'll tell you that these guys, Team Action seems to be two guys who want a statue made of them. I think that above the line are statues and that they just do not show emotion.
Nothing has ever rattled these guys. I don't think anything possibly could, but if there's anyone that could do it, it would be Team Action.
Let's see the barbs.
Here we go.
This is insane. I mean, this is a day that.
Hello, Sam Levine. I've already seen a lot of you. I'm going to see lots more of you.
We're going to make it to the finals when we started playing as a team in the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament.
We're back, guys. Oh my God. That's 3. We got 1 left. And these yahoos, the most boring team in the history of the Schmoedown.
Yeah, look, man, the fucking kid from Road Trip and William Bibiani, look, we're going to destroy the two of you assholes.
It's not Bibiani.
Each match, I feel like we found our footing a little bit more and a little bit more. I feel
Everybody
really good
makes
as a
fun
team.
of Bibs.
Absolutely. I think
That's
we've
not
improved as a
nice.
team every time we've sat down and played together. And our match against Wolves of Steel, I mean, it was brutal. They scored 32 points and lost, and the only way we could beat them was by being as perfect as I think we've ever been.
Yeah.
And I feel really good about our match today.
Drew McQueenie.
The cast from Up. We're playing the cast from Up.
That's fantastic. You know, it's great that guy needed to hire a big Hollywood star as a sidekick. You know, he's basically the animated character that gets him to the end of the road. He's basically Mushu from Mulan, right?
Or like Iago. Or the kid from Up.
I've tried to do this for each match. I did theme today's shirt. It's all spoilers, you'll notice. The one that we're going to add is Team Action loses.
Oh.
That's happened.
Ouch.
All you idiots that thought we were losing the first round, well, guess what? We kicked the shit out of them. What about the second round, Drew? What happened?
Look, man.
We kicked the shit out of them. Oh, and the third round, that team, that unstoppable team.
Oh, you mean the old champions? The guys that...
Hey, I had you through and through.
We kicked
Actually,
the
literally.
shit out of both of them.
Yeah, what's up, Outlaw Nation?
They can trash talk all they'd like. Drew and I have the one thing they don't have and can never have, and that is sexy ass beards.
Exactly. You want our respect, earn it. Come and try to take the belt when it's on our shoulders, assholes.
Yeah, seriously. Get a new spirit animal. Who the fuck is Eeyore? Come on,
Sexy
Queenie.
ass. Hashtag
Where's the
sexy
belt?
ass beards.
As you see, I mean, look right there, Action taking every
Yes,
shot at
unfortunately, I'm
everyone
seeing
that's
this so
possible.
late.
This is something
There's
they're
now
making
ads
in
in the
the
match.
70s
So,
and 80s.
yeah.
The fact that they're calling Samuel
This
Mushu.
is
I mean, they're
this is
going
gonna be
through all
lots
these
of
different
editing
things. It's-
to an
I don't
already
know what to
staying
call
up
them, but whatever
very,
they call
very
them, it's
late
not
to
nice.
It's
react to.
incredible
Yeah,
to see
but
the
then,
trash talk.
but like I said, that you see in that interview, it did not phase Sam and
Oh,
Drew
joy.
McQueenie. They weren't phased by it.
No, Team Action plays off each other as well as the Smothers Brothers did.
Early
You
bird
remember
gets
that
the worm.
reference. And
Yeah.
then when you look at
And,
above the line, I mean,
no
it's
ads
like we
on
postulated
reaction
before,
videos.
It's that they're
Which is kind of
just
important.
here to win a belt and get the hell out of town.
Yeah, you could not say that better, Mark.
Thank you. I'm really
Hard to
good
do
at my
reactions.
Well, that's
when
the thing
ads
is, I
pop
remember
up.
that whoever wins this match
5
goes
times
to
into
the
'em.
Spectacular. That's what everybody wants to do. They want to get to the Schmoedown Spectacular in December to play the Patriots. Jeff Snyder and JTE, even though they battled one another in the singles, they're about the best team.
They held it together pretty well
They did.
during that battle.
They did, and they showed
Yeah.
in that match why they're so good. That's not going to be an easy match for either one of these teams, but to get there, the fight that they've put up for the amount of matches that they did to finally get to this spot, this is big for both of them. It feels like a big fight back there. I'm ready to go.
Well, let's throw to the tail of the God. I hope they don't actually throw fists at each other. They know it's just movie
Oh,
trivia.
I wouldn't fight Drew McQueenie
Oh,
if you paid me.
dear
for
God,
that.
the tail of the tape here, Commissioner. Who do you see coming out of this, and what are their strengths?
Well, obviously, Team Action, you've got action adventure. Oscar movies is a strength of theirs as well, and annoying everyone they come in contact with.
All true.
And
All
then
true.
you have both above the line 80s, 70s, and scaring everyone that they come in line with.
Lots of
70s,
decades
80s, 90s, 2000.
between them.
Current.
Thad, I'll ask you this question before I ask Harloff. Are you ready to go? And who do you think is going to come out on top here?
I am ready to go. I don't really genuinely know who's going to be the victor of this. It's anyone's match. If you had asked me a couple days ago, I
I'm
probably would
trying
have
to
said
be
above the line.
impartial.
But
You
having
know
played
where
against
that
Team
gets you
Action
in
and ripped them
Schmoedown.
off multiple times throughout this tournament, they've proven me time and time again that they actually know what they're doing.
Whole lot of gusto. Christian George Harloff. It's been a minute. How are you feeling?
I'm ready
George.
to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Introducing first. With a record.
They didn't mention it was 5 rounds, but I'm pretty sure it's 5 rounds.
No defeats and 1 knockout. The Godfather, Drew McQueenie, and the glorious Samm Levine.
Glorious. He won't give in, he won't give in, for he's victorious. He will defend, he will defend.
Samm Levine and Drew
There, just to show that I don't hate Samm Levine.
coming out, giving the salute to both commissioners. Very classy gentlemen through and through. Yeah.
And their opponents, representing the Popcorn Network and the Action Army, with a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat, and 2 knockouts. Dastardly, Drew Guy, and Ben the Boss Bateman, Team Action!
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are the boobs? Where are the boobs?
That's remnants of tricks. It's a baseball bat.
This is
for
all
deep
shrapnel from
That's all-
past victories that they have
Oh,
had.
it's an Outlaw's hat. They just threw the Outlaw's hat on the floor.
They are just making waste of the entire
How
tournament
dare
up to this
you.
point, and now they find themselves in the finals.
Guys, I want to say something real quick.
Oh, here
I
we
know
go.
that
Of
we
course
have a celebrity at the table here,
Oh, thanks.
and it's kind of an honor. So, you know, Sam, if we could get you to sign this, we would love that. We would really appreciate this.
For an autograph.
well,
That's
that's
actually
It's just
Drew
from the
McQueenie.
bathroom,
That's
but
true.
it's a big deal.
That's Drew
It would
McQueen.
mean a lot.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
You're sitting next to Samm
No,
Levine on your left.
Yeah.
You guys
The
had
other side.
weeks to prepare for this, and that's the best fit you could come up with?
Oh, boy.
Sam
Levine, not thrilled at not being recognized.
You won't do it.
Sam
You're
not
supposed to be a
impressed.
nice guy.
Wow. Samm Levine.
All right, you know, it's his workplace. He doesn't want to be bothered at work. I get it.
Gonna read about that in the tabloids come next week.
All right.
In the meantime, here is how the rules are going to work. This is the team format. So every competitor is going to hear a series of 8 questions from 8 different movie
Yeah, it's been a while
categories.
since we did
As soon
one
as
of
the question is
these.
asked, please write down your best guess at an answer on the whiteboard. When we ask you to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard
don't know
to
the
the cameras
answer.
at the same time.
Guess.
Verbalize it into the hot mic in front of you. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, and obviously there is no stealing other than previous opponents' props in round 1.
And 15 seconds to answer the question.
15 quick seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, team action. You guys ready to go?
We are.
And above the line.
Where's the bell?
We are.
Oh, and let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
Wow. Wow.
Had to keep
All right,
it light
guys, here we
because
go. First question here in the
he
realm
was
of
sleeping.
fantasy sci-fi. What was
I understand.
Elliot's older brother's name in E.T.?
I never liked that ET.
What?
I think he's the worst botanist I've ever met in my entire life. The moron doesn't know Reese's
5,
Pieces aren't plants.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Ben.
Rodney?
Incorrect. Drew.
Michael.
Correct. Drew.
Benjamin.
Incorrect. And Sam.
Phil, but I pronounce it Michael.
Only 1 there. Above the line. 1-0 over Action.
A little too far for spelling. Your next question from Thad Williams.
All right, in the category of animated films, in the Toy Story franchise, what actress voices Jessie the yodeling cowgirl? Do you guys like to yodel?
That's a toy I
In
would
the bathroom.
purchase.
Yeah. That's a weird.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
You know who was in the bathroom from
5,
the sounds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Drew McQueenie.
I think legally you have to call her the great Joan Cusack.
Correct.
It's true.
Drew.
Joan Cusack.
That is correct. Sam.
No, sir.
And Ben.
Joan Cusack.
He got it. So look at that action.
Because
2-2, and the crowd just
animated
That's right.
movies.
Sam Levine. Maybe he knew the answer. He just didn't
Holding
want
up
to get
his
the point.
tradition
Keep it
to
competitive.
hating animated.
Your next question comes from the world of dramas. And your question is,
Drama.
who plays twins Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss in The Social Network? I'm on Facebook, and you guys can find me on Facebook.
What was that beginning noise?
I was just
hey there, guys.
telling them that you can find me on Facebook. Add me as a friend. I'll consider it.
5, 4,
I got 50 spots left.
3,
Who wants it?
2, 1. Drew Guy.
Army Hammer and Liam Hemsworth.
That's incorrect.
Incorrect.
And Sam.
Just Army Hammer.
That's correct.
Yes.
And
Fuck
Ben.
me. Army Hammer.
Correct. And Drew McQueen.
Army Hammer.
Correct.
Correct.
Wow.
Throwing a Hemsworth at us. That's no good.
There's 1,000 of them, but they were not in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question here in the category of classics. Gloria Swanson starred as a former silent movie star, Norma Desmond, in which movie?
Gloria Swanson went on to make lovely TV dinners.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Were they
Swanson.
delicious?
Swanson dinners.
Did you ever enjoy one of those?
Why'd you say delicious like that's one
Ben
of my
looked
favorite
kind of
things?
hesitant.
It should be.
He
Are
can
they
pull that out.
Good gravy.
Repeat the question, please.
Repeating the question. Gloria Swanson starred as a former silent movie star, Norma Desmond, in which movie? That is Team Action's first repeat. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sam Levine.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Sunset Boulevard.
That is correct. Ben.
Sunset Boulevard.
Can I see the board?
Yep, you got
Sunset
it.
Boulevard.
He got
Okay.
it.
And
That charlatan got it.
Sunset Boulevard.
And-
I wrote Psycho.
All right. So Action 6-4 here.
Ooh.
Above the line,
Yeah.
taking a 2-point lead.
That's right. Poor Drew McWeeny waiting so long to give the right answer. He knew it, and he was just waiting to show the rest of the world. That Williams.
All right, and the next question goes to all 4 of the very well-dressed men. The category of action adventure. What famous director played Hacker Warlock in Die Hard 4, Live Free or Die Hard? Which would you prefer, Living Free or Dying Hard?
You know, if it involves seeing that movie again, I'd probably take neither. A bald Bruce Willis is not the Bruce Willis I want in my Die
5,
Hard movies.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
It's going to be Kevin Smith.
Oh,
Correct.
it's upside down. We
Yep.
can still
Drew
accept it.
McQueen.
Kevin Smith.
That is correct.
Kevin
Drew got
Smith.
Correct. And Sam.
Mr. Kevin Smith.
There you go. All right.
All around the board.
8-6. 8-6.
Good ball game we got
Fucking
brewing
Army
here, and we move to the world of comedies.
Distract us next to Mushu, you
Who
know?
played Mark Wahlberg's girlfriend Lori in the movie Ted?
Selma Hayek.
Big fan of the entire all the Wahlbergs.
Have you ever been to Wahlburgers?
I've never watched the program, but I hear I'd like
3,
it. Burgers,
2,
Heard
Wahlbergs.
they're delicious.
1. Pens down. And Drew McQueen.
Mila Kunis.
That is correct.
I didn't get it.
Okay,
Oh,
Sam.
Mila Kunis.
It's Mila Kunis.
That's
Ben.
right.
Mila Kunis.
There you go. All right. All right. So 10-7.
I got them
here
mixed up.
With the 7th
Dang it.
question coming up. 7th question here in movie taglines.
I always get them mixed up.
What 1997 film had the following tagline? Every hitman deserves a second shot.
Where were you in 1997, Thad?
Sleeping.
I was 12, I think. Yeah, 12.
You are that young.
I am that
5,
too.
God.
4,
Disgusting.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Drew Guy.
Gross Point Blank.
That is correct. Sam.
Gross Point Blank.
Correct. Ben.
I didn't get
Nice
it.
pull there.
McQueen.
I had Assassins.
Oh, he missed it. That's
I wrote that.
that is the first question
Ooh.
Drew McQueen has missed in 3 games.
That's
Wow.
right, and in round 1, so now there is going to be no bonus question asked
No.
here, but we will have one more question because it is the 8th and final category of round 1, Thaddeus Williams.
All right, and your final question in round 1 in the category of directors. Ewan McGregor, Jessica Lange, and Billy Crudup all have roles in this 2003 film directed by Tim Burton.
2 of those actors are men, and 1 is a female.
That's a very astute.
5,
Thank you.
4,
Thank you.
3,
Repeat the question, please.
2.
All right, here you go. Ewan McGregor, Jessica Lange, and Billy Crudup all have roles in this 2003 film directed by Tim Burton.
Thad Williams,
5,
18 years old.
4, 3,
Good math.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sam Levine.
Nope, no answer.
Ben.
Sorry, guys.
Ben.
The Big Fish.
That is correct. Jim McQueenie
Big fish.
and Andrew Guy.
Oh my God, I didn't get it.
Oh wow. Okay, so 12. That was a big. That could have been a big swing there.
You talk about a big fish. You talk about what could have been a big swing and a big match thus far. 12-9 above the line, outpacing Team Action by 3.
Yeah, looks like Andrew Guy's in his head a little bit.
Oh,
too.
and the
Ben's
crowd
been on
goes
fire
wild.
here, and Andrew Guy just needs to get into the second round, and maybe it can come back. It's 12-9. It's only a 3-point lead here as we get to round number 2. All right, so round number 2, Mark, how's it work?
You're asking me? I know the answer. Round number 2 is known as the wheel round. Each team is going to get one spin at that our wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed to have a mulligan, at which point you have to take whatever category you spin. This is the team format, so keep in mind you will receive 6 questions from said movie category. You are allowed to confer with your teammate on each and every question asked. Each and every question asked is worth 2 points. If you're not sure the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, teams, there is stealing available in round 2. There is no penalty for missing a question. And above the line, you guys are in the lead by 3 points. Would you like to spin first or defer to the men who wanted your autographs? Team Action.
We're going to make Team Action very uncomfortable and let them spin first.
Okay.
This is a classic.
You've been watching.
Above the line has done this every time also.
Here they go.
Very classy.
They're trying to get action. Trying to get action. You know they love it. It's why they named their team after it. Will they spin on it? Christian, this looks good. This looks real good.
No, it doesn't.
It looks good.
Able to do it.
Wow.
Action adventure.
Man, that backfired.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Roka, how's watching from the bleachers, you fucking loser?
Random bar being
Another cheap shot.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had bleachers.
Drew pumped after that
All right,
spin.
guys, 6 questions in the world of action films. Here we go. Quiet up. All right. What 1970s Charles Bronson film was remade starring Jason Statham? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice, please.
A. Chaos. B. Death Race. C. Killer Elite. D. The Mechanic. 5.
People were saying over the A. I couldn't hear A. I heard B, C, and D.
A is Chaos. B is Death Race. C is Killer Elite. D is The Mechanic. 5.
Ooh.
Death Race.
That's incorrect.
The answer is the mechanic.
That is correct for 1
Oh,
point.
boy.
Taking a big steal there.
Levine knew that one.
All right. Question 2. Question 2. Who starred as the veteran secret agent Charlie Wax in the 2010 action flick From Paris with Love?
Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice, please.
A. John Travolta. B. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. C. Jason Isaacs. D. Jason Statham.
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
That is incorrect.
It's A. John Travolta.
That's correct for 1 point.
Another steal by above the line. Here they come in Team Action's home category.
2 questions in. Question number 3. Stuart Townsend played Dorian Gray in what Sean Connery starring action
League
adventure?
of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
There's 2 points.
There's
All right,
2
there you
points.
go.
That's a Team Action we know.
Yeah. All right, question 4. Jackie Chan plays a secret agent who loses his memory after falling from a crashing helicopter in what 90s film?
Who am I? I think it's Who Am I?
5.
Who am I?
2 points.
You are Ben Bateman, and you are correct.
All right, question 5. Question 5. Former NFL player Howie Long took a shot at becoming an action star by playing firefighter Jesse Grave in what?
Oh, I remember that movie. Can't remember what it's called though. I think Travolta was in it, if I remember correctly.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Backdraft.
It's incorrect. 2 point steal here for above the line.
Firestorm.
2 point steal for
That's
above the line.
a huge
Above
steal.
the line here, playing
Only
big.
one more question left. Was Howie Long good in Firestorm? Does anybody know?
No.
No.
All right, here we go. Last question here. Question here for action. Julianne Moore provided the voice of the villainous computer program Aria in what 2000s action adventure film? 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Eagle Eye, B, Sunshine, C, Red Planet, D, Resident Evil?
Eagle Eye.
For 1 point.
All right, it's only a 2-point gap here, but
listen,
whoa,
that is their
Yikes.
listen, action adventure is their bread and butter, and it failed them in that one.
I would say
above the
back by
line.
we had steals from above the
4
line.
They took 4 points.
That was a
Holy
huge line. But
goodness.
now above the line is going to give a spin here. Action's got to hope that they either land on opponent's choice or have something that they have to find a weakness. Does Drew McWeeny or Sam Levine?
If that's even possible.
Give it a spin.
Not
Big spin.
possible.
Drew McWeeny.
There's a spin. Drew giving it a spin.
From the chair.
Hell of a spin right there.
Where's it going to stop?
They movie release date.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That is the third time.
Is the magic.
Dun,
Sometimes
dun,
the sound of silence is the loudest voice. And Drew McWeeny, not known for talking a lot of trash, just spoke volumes with that spin.
All right, here we go, guys. Do you want to keep
Which decade do you want?
Yeah, keep first choice, and since they got their strongest category, I think it only fair we get to do 80s films.
80s films. Here we go.
The movies that took
80s
place
films.
in the 1900s and 80s when Thad Williams was a mere zygote. Here we go. All right. Your first question in the world of 1980s movies for 2 points. In Airplane, what does Leslie Nielsen say he ate for dinner?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The chicken.
It's incorrect.
That is incorrect. Team action.
Cocaine.
That is also incorrect. Looking for lasagna.
You had the lasagna.
Oh, that's right.
One of
No,
the
I had
skills
lasagna.
everybody else.
Action missed a big steal there. Big
Fish and
steal there.
chicken. That could have tied the
That
game
could
and
have tied it up.
Till a
Great job.
2-point lead for above the line. And your next question.
I had a choice between chicken or
In the
fish. That's right, I had
1981
lasagna.
film On Golden Pond. What is the name of the elusive big fish that Henry Fonda's character is always trying to catch?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice.
Okay, is it A. Dudley, B. Jasper, C. Stanley, or D. Walter?
Stanley?
5, 4, 3, 2.
How many
With
is A?
Walter.
That is correct for 1
1
point.
point.
We can give that
Whoa.
one to you.
Coming up.
Just rewatched it too.
All right, your next question in the world of movies from the 1980s. What is the name of Giancarlo Esposito's character in the 1989 film Do the Right Thing?
Bugging out.
2 points.
Yeah.
I love the laugh of Drew
Nothing
McWeeny when
better
he
than a happy
knows
Drew
the question
McWeeny.
is
You
correct.
know, the McWeeny laugh, it's
Yeah.
10% villain, but 90% I'm just so happy
He's
to be
so
playing
happy
in
that
movie
he's seen
trivia.
every movie ever made.
That is right. Your next question. In the world of 80s movies, who were the male and female lead actors in the movie Mannequin?
Yeah. Kim Cattrall and Andrew McCarthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them 2 more points. My goodness. Your penultimate question in your round 2 category. What is the name of Randolph Duke's brother in Trading Places?
Okay, Mortimer.
2 more points.
Yep, there it is.
2 more points.
Racking them up.
So now we move on to your last question, and it is in the world of 80s movies. In Moonstruck, Cher is pursued by which actor?
Oh my God. Nicolas Cage.
It is correct. And it is
Insulted by the question.
That's an 80s question.
Thank God this is 5 rounds, or else this match be over.
Yes.
And, all those films did take place in the 1980s, and after round 2, gentlemen, it is 25-14 above the line. A convincing lead over the team that got their own category in round 2, Team Action.
Now, Team Action has come down from deficits before.
They certainly have.
Not at this level here, but it's 11 points. They've got to come back. It's the betting round here. So, Mark, How does the betting round work?
In the betting round, each team is going to hear
Thank God for
a
5
question from a
rounds.
category
Or
that
else
is
we'd
spun
be in
by
some
our team in the lead above the
deep
line. Once you hear
crap.
the category, you will write down what your wager is. You can wager from 0 to 3 points, and then you will hear the question. If you get the question right, you earn that many points. If you miss the question, you lose as many points as you wrote down. Without further ado, if team above the line could go ahead and give that wheel a big spin to determine the category.
All right, so after, make sure you write your points down. There we go. Here's the spin.
That McWeenie, he had one great spin.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
You know
He's
what?
like,
The
oh,
guy
You
did it
gotta be
again.
kidding me.
He's the wheel
Too good.
whisperer.
And this actually factors in because now team above the line can pick whichever category they want to be asked a question from. McWeenie magic here.
Do you think they'll pick action adventure?
Just to be spiteful.
5 action wheel to choose. If you don't choose in 4,
We'll do 80s.
doing 80s.
Sticking with 80s.
All right, guys.
Come on.
So both teams need to now make their wagers. 0 to 3 points.
All right, guys, here we go. Here is your category. In the feature film version of the Transformers animated film, who voiced the character of Hot Rod?
Is that Leonard Nimoy?
It is
I don't
You
remember.
gotta write it down, guys. It is an 80s
Write
movie.
down your answers.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And how many points did you pick above the line?
Well, we went for 3.
And you picked?
We got Ted dancing.
That is
We got
incorrect.
Ted dancing.
So action, how many points?
1.
And
Judd
Oh.
knows.
that's correct. Because of that, above the line loses 3 points. Action picks up 1. It's a 7-point lead now. Action is only down 7. That is a big deficit.
That's
that they overcome.
I mean, 7
points.
points, but it
4 points.
could
Yes,
have
it
been a
could've.
lot worse for team action, given what we just saw in round 2. Now we move on to round 4, which is the speed round. And
Should have
here
bet
is
more. I
how
mean, you
it
were down by
works.
a
The
pretty
buzzers
considerable
have been
amount. You should have just
administered.
gone
Now,
big or
what's gonna
gone
happen is
home.
We're going to ask a question up here. As soon as the question is asked, or at any point during the question, all 4 competitors are free to buzz in. Once you buzz in and your buzzer lights up green, that means you have 2 and only 2 seconds to answer. You are not allowed to confer with your teammate. If you get the question right, you get a point. If you miss it, you lose a point. Just so everybody at home, if you haven't seen one of these before, this is literally how fast it works. Mark hit his buzzer green.
1, 2.
Even quicker than that, but it's about that.
Yeah.
You weren't prepared for
I was
that.
not.
It was a nice
Be
demonstration.
prepared. All right, so here we go, guys. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Your first question is thus. What is the name of the princess in Disney's Aladdin?
Jasmine.
1 point.
1 point for team action. They get ever closer. Your next question. What was the name of the 2015 boxing film and Rocky spinoff?
Creed.
That's
Another
correct.
point.
Yep.
Your next question. John Travolta
Face 'em.
and Nicolas Cage.
Face off.
Oh,
They're
boy.
just competing against each other
Yeah.
at this point.
All right. All right, here we go. Next question. Who plays Tom Hanks' best friend in You've Got Mail?
John C. Riley.
It's
Ooh.
incorrect. Dave
You
Chappelle.
lose a point.
Dave
So
Chappelle.
you lose a
1
point for that one.
there.
It is a 5-point game.
Last question. What movie's characters include Marvin Acme, Judge Doom,
Who
Sam?
Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's correct.
It's animated. How do you know that?
So
All right.
action had a nice little start there, but it's still, instead of having a 7-point lead now, it's 6 points. 6 points.
Every point counts going into the final round. And before we give you guys the round 5, the final rounds, rules and regulations, Thad, how you feeling right now? You think that Above the Line's going to take it?
I really have no idea. It is so close. We've started with a lot. I mean, after that second round, you thought Above the Line was just going
Is there
for
any
it.
way this can get
They've
tied
whittled-
up?
Actually whittled down that lead over and over and over again, and now we're looking at
It's a
really
6-point lead
anyone's
there.
ball game.
could
Yes,
fight
technically
one's
it
game,
can.
yeah.
Fighting. Action's fighting back. They're not going out without a fight for sure.
Above the
And now
line,
we get
1
into
and
the
5.
final round. It is the
Actually,
championship
we're gonna have to run the
round.
table. So it is possible.
The winner of this
gonna be
round
tough, man.
will go on to face the reigning champions, the Patriots, at the Schmoedown Spectacular in December. All right, Mark, how does it work?
That's right. If you win today, you will have to smell the Patriots, and the winner will be determined by a round whose rules include a series of 3 numbers from each team. Because Above the Line is in the lead, you'll be giving us your numbers first. These numbers must range from 1 to 20. They correspond to a movie category up here at our answer desk. Your first question is worth 2 points. The second one, 3. The last one, 5 points. Because it is the team format, once a team hears the category for the 2-pointer, you must choose amongst yourselves who will be answering that, because you are answering it by yourself. You're not allowed to confer with your teammate on the 2-pointer or the 3-pointer, which your comrade will take. And then at 5 points, that's when you can confer together.
All right, 15 seconds to answer the question. Above the Line, you guys choose first. 3 numbers from 1 to 20, and you have 2 JTE rules left.
Got it. We're going to go with 9, 3, and 12.
9, 3, and 12.
3 and 12.
Hold on.
All right. Good numbers there. They
And
threw an even in there for fun.
Action, you also have used 1 of the JTE rules. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
We'll do 7, 11, and 17.
7, 11, 17. All right, so Action is up first to avoid the TKO. They chose category number 7. That is in the category of Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Who's going to take the 2-pointer?
I'll take Tom Cruise.
You're going to take Tom Cruise. All right, here we go. 2-pointer here. Tom Cruise plays futuristic detective in what Spielberg sci-fi action film?
Minority Report.
2 points. There you go.
All right. 4-point game.
Where was that? All right. Next one. Category 11 is disaster films.
I'll take that.
You have to take that.
I don't think I have much of a choice.
Thank you for
Disaster
stepping up,
films.
Drew.
Here we go.
Thank you, Sam. That was the joke.
Here we go. Disaster films. Who played Dennis Quaid's son in the disaster film The Day After Tomorrow?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
For 3 points.
Thank you,
But
Russell
they're
Howell,
not out
for
of this yet.
No, they're not.
reminding me
They
of
need the
that
5-pointer here
movie
to take a
Battleground.
Big lead. So here's how it's going to work. If they hit the 5, it goes back to Above the Line. But if they miss it, Above the Line will win via TKO and face the Patriots at the Schmoedown Spectacular. Gentlemen, you have category number 17, which is comedy. Category comedy. What happened to the previous Santa Claus, allowing Tim Allen
Fell
to
off
take
his
over
roof.
as Santa in the Santa Claus?
Fell off the roof.
We need more than. Hold on.
You need more than he died?
Yes.
Yeah, he fell off his roof.
That's correct for 5 points. Action.
Hey, man, it's
10
for
points.
Oh no, they'd have to
10
score.
points
They'd have to
here,
miss
so
the
now
5.
Above the Line is
1,
gonna
4,
have to
and
get
miss the 5.
2 and their
I was
3
asked
to win
backwards.
the game.
Oh, my goodness. That is something that we wanted to see, I guess. I mean, you want to put some pressure on Above the Line regardless of how well
Not if
they
you
had
haven't seen it.
played.
I didn't know it.
You didn't know it. I think that was one of the
Number 9
more easier 5-point
is your
questions they've
first
ever had.
category, and that corresponds to the wild world of dramas. Which teammate would like to take it?
I'll take that.
Sam Levine is going to step up and go for it here. Your 2-point question. Who plays Carson?
Oh no, that's right. It's
Jerry Lundegaard
2, 3, 5. It's not
in
1, 3, 5.
Fargo.
Shit.
William H. Macy.
They're 2 points closer to victory.
All right, so now
There was
they
no
have
way for
set
sudden
up.
death.
Sam has just set up
Silly
Drew
me.
McQueenie to win
Keep
the
forgetting
game.
it's
If
not
he
1,
hits
3,
the
5 point
3-pointer,
anymore.
They will go on to play the Patriots
So
at
there's
the
no way for a
Schmoedown
tie.
Spectacular. If not, they'll be forced to hit their 5-pointer.
Your question is, your question, Drew McQueenie, comes from the equally wild world of director. Your question for 3 points and the victory. Name the director who was at the helm for the Night at the Museum trilogy.
Sean Levy.
You know, Bad Christian, what a treat it was to to be here calling the match today with you gentlemen, but more importantly, we were subject to one of the great team matches we've ever seen. Back and forth, team action when I thought they were down and out. They clawed all the way back to the lead in round 3, but you get Samm Levine, you get Drew McWeeny. Their post-game celebration will probably include a drive home, but my God, they can compete.
Think about this. It was the action-adventure category that sunk action.
How ironic.
Had they gotten just 4 or 5 more points there, they would have won the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, you look at what they did. They played tremendously in rounds 3, 4, and 5. It was 2. They played the worst 2 that they've ever played, and they came back and they played, I mean, they played championship level type of game there, and it just wasn't enough because of the deficit they were behind after that second round.
It's very true. I mean, they were dominating that speed round for the majority of it, and we really thought that they were coming back, and then here we are. Above the Line has an all-expenses-paid trip to the Spectacular.
Well, now we're going to find out what the hell's going to happen between Above the Line and the Patriots. That's a big thing.
Oh, and how ironic who's playing on Friday.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious team Above the Line. Now,
Team
the top
Patriots
contenders
interruption
in the team league
odds, I would
going
say
into the
1 to
Schmoedown Spectacular.
10 million.
Sam, I'm so delighted to see you here.
Bet 10 million to win
Thank you very much. I'm
$1.
Delighted to be here in the winter.
And delighted to see you too.
Now, walk me through your strategy in this game, because you guys had a pretty significant lead going into that betting round.
We did, and when we got Spinner's Choice, I mean, the luckiest man in the Schmoedown is my partner. I can't tell you.
Spun Spinner's Choice twice in this one match. That's statistically
I have a
impossible.
confession to make. I'm actually a mutant, and that is.
Well,
Yeah.
that disqualified then. Disqualified.
And so, I mean,
DQ, Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's good for something.
Yeah. So we picked 80s, which we've had great luck in the past, and unfortunately, it was just one of those random 80s movies
Yeah.
that neither Drew nor I knew particularly well.
Absolutely. I find overall in this match, the level of questions was definitely worthy of people who were fighting for that top contender spot. There weren't too many sort of throwaway easy questions throughout the match.
There were a few, but I'm happy to say that it didn't hinder us from our victory.
Absolutely not. And I mean, one of the things that Team Action has been so good at in the past is really getting under their opponent's skin, getting their opponents riled up. I think that that's been a real key to their victory. And you guys were just totally unshakable.
Yeah, talk is cheap.
Yeah, I mean,
Says the guy that said, "Fuck you, John Roca."
That's
Really?
every one of these matches, we're playing our game.
Drew should be
So
the one that answers
whatever
that
they were talking
question.
About, we still had to play our game, and that's the only way you're going to win.
I think that's absolutely true. If there's anything that we've seen from you guys, Team Above the Line, number one, you guys bring out the best in each other. And on top of that, you really do. You stay focused on the game, and you don't let things rattle you. I mean, you know, things did not go in your favor during that betting round, but you still came back strong. I mean, Team Action, they were fighting hard.
They were, and I mean, I think we saw a bit less trash talk from them because they were playing from behind most of the game.
That's true.
So it doesn't really make it easy for them to do a lot of trash talk, which turned out to be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's very exciting to me that you
Jesus
guys,
Christ.
speaking
Congratulations! If you bet $1 million, you just won $1.
Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess.
Hey guys, first of all, Spinner's Choice ain't gonna be on the wheel when you face us. So you could kiss that goodbye, because honestly, I think that's the only way you guys would have a chance in these matches. I'm like, Spinner's Choice, Spinner's Choice. You're actually gonna have to answer questions against us that aren't gonna be fed to you.
You know, the category isn't Spinner's Choice. We actually do pick a category.
Yeah, your category.
Well,
I don't think there's going to be 80s even on the wheel anymore because you answered all the questions already. That being said, congratulations on getting through this whole gauntlet. Just to beat losers in the Schmoedown.
On the biggest platform
there
is.
I haven't talked very much trash during this entire tournament because I really, up until now, I haven't had a reason. But I actually have personal reasons to defeat both of you.
Yeah, we beat you.
So when Sam and I do show up,
we beat you.
Those are individual matches. You're going to see what a team match looks like, and I promise you the outcome will be different.
You want to see what a team match looks like? Watch some game tape. We've held this thing for a year.
You know, actually, thank you for reminding me. I've already beat you, Snyder. Why are you even challenging me a second time?
I'm very well aware of it, and I'm going to be looking for revenge, okay? JT and I haunt Drew's dreams at night. You haunt mine, Sam, and I'm going to be coming after you. Now, we've knocked off the hot thing before, okay? We've knocked off 5 of the hot things before. And you guys are the new hot thing, and you're going to be the next one to fall.
All right. Yeah. That's really intimidating, guys. Thanks so much for that.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci,
Italian and you're
arrivederci.
dressed, I think, maybe like you're French. I'm not sure. There's a beret going on and a Hawaiian shirt. You could see how that's
Are those guys all from Boston?
Well, I don't. They sure all say that they. You know, I think they give Bostonians a bad name because I mean Bostonians have a reputation and they are just elevating it to. I mean,
What
if
are
I
you
were the city of
saying,
Boston, I
Emma?
wouldn't let them in.
You know, here's the thing. I was assaulted at Fenway Park back in 2007, and I never found my assailants. But if I had to describe them to a sketch artist, those three right there.
I think that is incredibly accurate. Well, congratulations, Sam, Drew. I am just thrilled to see you guys take down the Patriots. I am confident that in the spectacular, this time it is going to happen,
No,
and we will
Emma
be
Fight Curse,
right back
engage.
with Team Action. And we are back with Team Action. Guys, I have to hand it to you. You had a good run.
Thanks. It feels really good to win.
You didn't actually win this time.
Right, I'm not familiar with losing.
Yeah.
We should bring Roca or Mance or
one of those losers in here.
Cuts out here to tell us what to do. This is new for us. Yeah, look, bottom line, today we did not play our best game and we lost to a very, very, very boring team. Yeah, it's probably the most boring team in the entire league. And look, you guys got what you asked for. And after they go to the championship and you realize how goddamn boring they are, you might actually want a real match. Yeah, they've clearly been studying Spinner's Choice movies for weeks to get ready for this match.
Again, Spinner's Choice, not a category. Not a category.
It's on the wheel. It's on the wheel.
It's category. Yeah, but you then have to pick a category that you are strong in, and I will say that it definitely did go in their favor. You guys have had a similar experience with Spinner's Choice.
Totally, and we're not complaining about them getting Spinner's Choice. That's just what happens. That's part of the game. They played a great match. I like McQueenie. I like Levine. They're boring as fuck, and I hope that we defeat them in the future. Yeah, all respect to Eeyore and Mushu. I mean, it was an excellent match, and you know, we fought hard, and they played their best game, and it was better than our game today. And we will not make those mistakes again in the future. You know, I think it's pretty safe to say that for once today, our sunglasses were not dark enough to block out the bright lights. I think you said it perfectly, my brother.
Okay, so that's the reason you guys wear sunglasses inside all the time. I guess that kind of...
Look who it is. Is their attempt at being relevant again? Yeah, guys, the bathroom's that way.
Well, that's right, they get to play them again.
Once again, multiple choice on your own category. Couldn't close. Couldn't close.
To come in and crash the interview for the team that destroyed you. That's really cool.
Destroyed? Yeah. Destroyed. You got Team Jeopardy
Stupid
questions at the end there.
Look at it. Look what happened against you. Spinner's Choice, opponent's choice. How's that taste? That's sweet justice, my friends.
You give someone else opponent's choice and still lose.
And I mean, not to play devil's advocate here, but you guys did get your category, as Matt Nost just mentioned.
Again.
Once again.
And you shat the bed
And
again.
lost 3 questions, gentlemen. In your own category.
You guys are going to lecture us about shitting the bed in big moments? Are you kidding me?
Say that again?
Biggest losers in the whole league. Just because you're in a high platform,
barely
you
lost
lose
to you,
all
and
the
you got
time.
Spinner's Choice, opponent's choice, and got Team Jeopardy questions.
What I love is that you can say, you go, we barely lost to you. You know what we can't say? We never lost you. We're never going to lose to you. Get the fuck out of our interview. You guys are losers. You're still losers, and you're still losing. Get out of here. Get out of my interview. Get out of my goddamn interview, Roca.
Here, how about this? How about this little baby?
What are you doing
See,
here?
other people are allowed to talk now, sweetheart. Here's the deal. We challenge you to a fucking
We're not
match.
gonna play you,
Let's
dude.
do it.
You're a loser.
Because you fuckers got lucky the first time around between us. Now play us. Knowledge versus knowledge.
Don't you have some, like, 12-year-olds go pick you on Facebook, Roca?
What do you mean, your girlfriend and a 12-year-old girl?
We hear your challenge.
Right there.
And fuck off. We're not playing you guys. You lost in a big match already.
You're
You
bad.
deserve to play us in the
You're
spectacular.
worse
Period.
than us.
End of story.
We're team action, not team no action. Let's get this on.
Yeah, Team Action created that tagline. You don't deserve the match. Period. End of story.
My ass winning by
You're like-
1 point is kicking my ass. I don't understand how you would like. How do you?
We like to. Are you speaking right now? Or are you having a seizure? We like to ask where the belts, Roca. They're certainly not with you.
And they're
Okay?
certainly not with you either. Now
Yeah,
you
we're
lost
one
it.
step closer than you are. Get out of here, Roca.
Oh, you guys
Please.
still here?
Yeah, we're still here. Are we getting the broom? It's all right.
There's a 6-pack of tall boys over there, Roca. Go drink them. Get out of here right now. Leave.
Somebody's diapers needs to be changed, John. And guess
Yeah,
what?
this
We'll
guy.
help you.
Get the fuck out of my
We'll
interview.
help you in a short amount of time. Enjoy your loss.
back to change
Enjoy
your
your loss.
Okay, so So, thoughts on a rematch with
Yeah, thoughts on a
Team
rematch.
Top
Fuck
10?
those guys.
No, we're not gonna play them again. I don't even know why they're getting so worked up. Like we're sitting here, everyone's telling we're not gonna have to play them. They're losers.
They don't deserve the match. Period. End of story. I don't know why we keep having to say this out loud. They got their shot. They lost to us. We played in the finals. We lost. We deserve a #1 contender shot. That's it. I don't think we have to say anymore, do we?
I mean, they are the former tag team champions, and I'm not trying to say they absolutely.
Where's the goddamn belt? We'll see you next year. We'll see the spectacular. We're coming for you.
Okay, well, you're not getting the belt that easily this time around. Team Action, I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. There was a lot of yelling.
You don't
so
say.
I guess my condolences to Team Action, and good luck getting a match with them, Top 10. Back to you now, Christian, Thad, and Baby Carrots, Mark Ellis.
All the drama, as you would expect.
Lots of people.
The Patriots crashing the interview of Above the Line. Heated words are said, and Dagnito's in there talking nonsense. The Patriots are in there. This is a heated match already, and we're not even close to December. Well, we're a month away for December. But I mean, we're close. It's already started. And how about Top 10 coming in, challenging Action? Action not accepting the challenge. That's a lot you're going to have on your plate there.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it right now.
Because, look, the point has been made of whether or not Top 10 deserves a #1 contender. And Top 10 even said it. They don't want a #1 contender spot. They just want to play Action. So you've got a lot on your hands. I'm glad all I have to do is defend
Doing what
that
a good
belt.
commissioner does, passing the buck to another commissioner.
All right, man. Listen, that was exactly what you wanted from the finals. It was a comeback when it looked like it was going to be something. It looked like it was going to be a beating.
Yeah, I mean, you get through all the fervor of the post-game interview, and you just look at the match that we had played, and I think the Team Action did what you're supposed to do. I mean, win or lose, they rode their best horse.
These post-match interviews are becoming chances of interruption guaranteed.
Once again, but the spinner of the day.
You don't say, Mr. Spinner.
Not that they needed
Doing
it,
a
but I
spinny.
think it really gave them a nice
Doing a
cushion,
wheelie.
and one of the many reasons why
Doing a
they are
cart thingy.
victorious.
All right, so there you go. Your finals for the teams are set. The singles final is coming up on Friday. Guys, there's been a lot of amazing matches, and it's all thanks to
We
you
get ready
guys
for
also.
part
Keep
2 of Samm Levine week on Friday.
Applause to Thad Williams for doing the amazing job he's been doing.
Yes, sir.
Mark Ellis, the whole entire production
applause,
team,
man.
everybody, guys, thank you so much. I won't be around again until the spectacular, but when I do, I'm going to have my hands full, I'll tell you that.
He shows up for big matches, and
Yes,
you
he
guys
does.
show up for each and every one of them. We thank you for your support. Make sure that you guys request to be a member of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page, as well as the Schmoedown Rundown podcast on iTunes. For Thad Williams, the commissioner. For Christian Harloff, the commissioner. I am Mark Ellis with no official title whatsoever.
What's up,
Hello,
everyone?
Frankie
Frank from the
Stats
Rundown.
Janish.
We have our tournament champion.
That was actually easier to say with a ruffled up voice.
Defeat Team Action 28-27. Now in the first round, no one appeared to be on their game except for Drew.
Big
McQueen.
surprise.
Shocker there, I know. And for Levine, he actually had his worst performance in the tournament here with just 5 correct. However, that wouldn't really matter because as this round went on, Andrew Guy, he struggled mightily, only answering 3 questions, tying a career low for him in this round. Now Ben Bateman, he continued to be a rock for Team Action. He hasn't answered fewer than 6 questions in the entire tournament. Being down 3 points isn't an insurmountable thing to overcome going into the second round, and it looked like they could put a serious run together by spinning Action Adventure, but things took a turn for the worst. As Above the Line, they stole 3 questions for a total of 4 points, and on top of that, they spun Spinner's Choice for the second time this tournament and
Mr.
opted for
Spinny.
Now, in their first 2 matches, they were able to get the 70s category, and now in these last 2 matches, answering in the category of 80s. It's just remarkable stuff. Now, Above the Line went to work and came out with an 11-point lead. When all seemed lost for Andrew and Ben, they grabbed their hard hats and lunch pails and went to work and started chipping at this lead. They were able to come out ahead in the wager round and went on a nice run in the speed round and cut that 11-point lead down to just 6 points. Now the comeback wasn't quite complete yet, but in that final round,
They got all 3 questions right for the max 10 points, put them up 27 to 23 to give them a glimmer of hope. It was a hard-fought comeback that unfortunately would come up short though, as Drew McQueenie, he would put the nail in the coffin with his 3-pointer, and the final score was 28 to 27. Now let's dive into the numbers for this match. Look, Action, they played their worst game of the tournament, statistically speaking.
Yep.
They went 19 of 31 for 61% correct. And when you look at Andrew and Ben separately throughout the tournament, Andrew's personal accuracy rate was 59%. When you compare that to Ben's 83%. Now as for the champs, above the line, they put on one of the top winning performances in a 5-round match by going 23 of 29 for 79%.
Yes, needless to
correct.
say, they played very, very
As for
well.
both players separately in the tournament, Sam's accuracy ends at 76%, while Drew's is at a red-hot 89% correct. That is the best rate among all players in the tournament. And
Time for record book. Hey, that says singles. Single, got changed that.
There's a combined 55 total points in this match. It ranks as the 8th highest scoring match all time. It ekes out the Patriots vs. Trek match because the collective accuracy rate here between above the line and Action was higher. When looking at steal leaders, well, as if losing the match wasn't bad enough for Team Action, they actually drop a spot here on this list because they weren't able to answer their lone steal attempt in this match, which means their best friends in top 10 gets to jump right above them. And looking at the funnest stat of all, the all-time point leaders, top 10 still has a commanding lead with that 233 points. But after this match, Action and above the line, they move up the charts here. Action is now number 3 all-time with 168 points. And above the line, they finally cracked the top 10 here on this list, landing at number 7 with 112 points. And if you want some more in-depth stats and info on your favorite players and teams, go follow SD Rundown Stats on Twitter for more. And if you want to listen to a full breakdown and analysis of this and every other match, be sure to check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast every week on the SK Plus YouTube channel, as well as on the Schmoedown podcast feed on iTunes.
It's late now.
That's gonna
It's
do it for
almost
your
midnight.
post-match
Just said it
Schmoedown
be.
breakdown.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Hey, Tab.
Hi, boys. How are you?
Horrible. What is this nonsense about you wanting us to play a team that we already annihilated? Look, man, just because you took over for Christian doesn't mean you can hold his biddings, okay, man? That guy wants those idiots in every single title match.
Hey,
We're
now, they are the former champs.
We're the next champ. 15 years ago, that was like when people smoked cigarettes before NBA games. That was before I was born.
All right. They're the former champs. Christian has promised them a spot in the Spectacular, but I've got an idea.
I'm gonna be good. Can somebody get me a chair?
I've got an idea.
Yeah, why the fuck are we standing?
Hey, I'm going to draw up a contract. I'm going to put some points in there that they want, and I'll put some points in there that you want. We can come to a compromise here. Both teams get something that they want. The winner gets all the spoils. We can make a compromise here. It'll be a fun match.
Just how good is the thing that we want gonna be, Tab?
You tell me.
Anything we want?
Let me
Where's
hear
the
it.
balance?
We gotta think on this.
All right.
But I like where your head's at. Anything we want?
Within reason. We can come to terms. We can make this work.
You're saying anything we want?
Yeah, I'll bring both teams to the table. We'll sign a contract. We'll make a compromise.
All right. I like the way you think, Stu.
It's not my name. All right.
Oh, don't say that. Well. For a match that looked like it was going to be a slaughter there for a while, it actually turned out to be a pretty respectable match. But part 1 of Samm Levine Week turned out to be in the positive direction, as Above the Line has earned a title shot at the Spectacular. They will play the Patriots. Can Samm Levine do a repeat on Friday? In part 2 of Samm Levine Week, he will face JTH for the right to become the #1 contender for the singles championship. Will he get that opportunity? Well, we'll find out on Friday. But with that being said, this is JTH with a raspy throat, beat up, dead tired, and everything else. So With that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. So with that being said, I'm your host JTH saying until next time, thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu adieu.